So everyone, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So see, I believe a lot of new people have joined today, right? Uh, so I assume that a lot of people have new people have joined today. So see, the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brief you about what we are gonna do in today's class. तो अभी जितने भी यूएस में प्रोटेस्ट चल रहे हैं फर्स्ट आई एम गोना टॉक अबाउट दैट और उसमें इतना कुछ पढ़ने का या याद करने का नहीं है बट उसके कॉन्टेक्स्ट में a lot of things gets important जैसे सी just yeah here उसके बाद once you know that there are some protests going on in US and those are specifically related to the issue of immigrants, right? Then you need to know कि और क्या immigrant issue चल रहा है specifically US में. So before talking about US का क्या issue है, तो right now if you have been reading newspapers regularly, you would know कि US is in talk with Rwanda specifically about transporting या deporting their uh, illegal immigrants to the country of Rwanda, and there they would be providing some amount of money to the country of Rwanda so that housing and proper facilities be provided to those particular uh, people or illegal immigrants who have been deported, right? Is anyone aware of this particular thing?
No, ma'am.
सो अभी आई से कि यूएस ने ऐसा कोई अग्रीमेंट रवांडा के साथ फाइनलाइज नहीं किया है पर उससे पहले पिछले ही साल यूके केम अप विद द पर्टिकुलर बिल 2022 में इससे रिलेटेड अग्रीमेंट साइन हो गया था रवांडा के साथ बट इन 2024 यूके केम अप विद दिस पर्टिकुलर बिल दैट वी आर गोना सेंड दीस इलीगल immigrants to the country of Rwanda but it lasted only for a year. ठीक है सो बिकॉज यूएस की अभी टॉक्स आर गोइंग ऑन विद रवांडा आई थॉट इट वुड बी इम्पोर्टेंट टू गिव यू आइडिया कि यूके एंड रवांडा का जो अग्रीमेंट हुआ था वो पर्टिकुलरली क्या था. सो उसके बाद रवांडा विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल दी व्हाई दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग इज बीइंग क्रिटिसाइज्ड एंड रवांडा ने और किन कंट्रीज के साथ स्पेसिफिकली ऐसे अग्रीमेंट साइन किए हैं. दिस वी आर गोना टॉक अबाउट एंड देन यू माइट बी नोइंग कि अभी ट्रम्प और एलॉन मस्क के बीच में बहुत बड़ा एक काइंड ऑफ टसल चल रहा है काइंड ऑफ social media kind of war. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that was something related to this particular one big beautiful bill. So it's not act, just I'll tell you about this when we'll talk about this. We'll talk on this particular slide. So this particular tussle was somewhat related to this particular one big beautiful bill. We're going to talk about that, and then uh, या अभी ये भी बहुत न्यूज में रहा है यूएस से रिलेटेड कि हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी ने फॉरेन स्टूडेंट्स को क्या कहते हैं इट हैज ट्रम्प हैज बेसिकली कम अप विद दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग दैट हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी कैन नो मोर एडमिट foreign students though federal court has right now put hold to this particular decision. Are you aware of this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And then there are like in news अभी भी एक पर्टिकुलर चीता हमारा जो रीइंट्रोडक्शन पूरा प्लान था उससे रिलेटेड अभी एक रिपोर्ट भी आई थी बट अदर देन दैट देयर आर स्टिल टॉक्स दैट हमने 8 नामीबिया से चीता को हम 8 नामीबिया से चीतास को लाए थे और 12 हम साउथ अफ्रीका से लाए थे. नाउ देयर आर टॉक्स दैट वी आर गोना bring more cheetahs from the country like again Namibia, South Africa and Botswana. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, this is going to be the agenda for today's class, and I'll just now begin with the class. Before that, if you have anything to ask, just go ahead. All right. So see, first अभी protest चल क्यों रहे हैं? First, understand that before we move on to the further context of this particular thing. Yeah. सबसे पहले uh, a lot of you might have read about this, but I'll just go through this like quickly. The main issue here was कि Kelly Ford, हाँ, कि कैलिफोर्निया में एक पर्टिकुलर जगह है लॉस एंजल्स, वी ऑल नो अबाउट दैट, राइट? तो वहां पर यूएस के इमिग्रेंट, सो बिफोर दैट लॉस एंजल्स और कैलिफोर्निया इज अ काइंड ऑफ प्लेस जहां पर this place is basically considered a base for Democrats. And now just tell me who was the last president of US who was basically elected from the party of Democrats.
Joe Biden.
Yeah. तो ये जो पर्टिकुलर लॉस एंजल्स कंट्री है, दैट सॉरी, दिस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस लॉस एंजल्स इज काइंड ऑफ बेस ऑफ डेमोक्रेट्स, एंड इस पर्टिकुलर जगह पे आज के टाइम पे ट्रम्प इज द प्रेसिडेंट एंड ही कम फ्रॉम द अपोजिंग पार्टी रिपब्लिकन पार्टी, राइट? तो इस पर्टिकुलर जगह पे द रिपब्लिकन पार्टी बेसिकली इंस्ट्रक्टेड द यूएस इमिग्रेंट ऑफिशियल्स कि आप यहाँ पर रेड करवाओ, और रेड जो कहा गया था कि इट्स गोना बी, इट वाज लाइक अ aggressive raid and it was supposed to be on the immigrants, but the reports suggest or they tell कि सिर्फ immigrants पर ही नहीं, people who have been living there legally have also been kind of targeted. And the now just tell me, अगर किसी legally inhibiting इंसान को target किया जा रहा है, who, what is most likely that will it be a person from majority or will it be some person from minority community?
Minority.
Yeah. So along with all the it was supposed to be a raid on the uh, immigrants, illegal immigrants, but what the report suggests is कि people who have been living there even legally have also been targeted, and those people are specifically from the minority communities. Now, अब इसके regarding पूरा जो protest start हुआ था, that you can't go ahead with this particular thing क्योंकि see, yeah, so regarding this was one thing कि जिसके लिए पूरा एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोटेस्ट स्टार्ट हुआ था. नाउ देयर हैज बीन अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स जो इसके बैकड्रॉप में ऑलरेडी चल रही हैं, जैसे वी कंसिडर कि ट्रम्प की रिपब्लिकन पार्टी इज अ कंजर्वेटिव काइंड ऑफ पार्टी, राइट? ड्यू टू विच पर्टिकुलर थिंग उन्होंने हार्वर्ड वाला जो पूरा चीज है, that was also due to this particular thing because they are conservative in the approach, and according to them all the people who are immigrating, even if they are doing so legally, that is kind of destroying their American culture. And what Trump aims is that to build great America again, right? So ये, और उससे पहले the abortion rights, वेल जो अबॉर्शन राइट्स का रो वर्सेस वेड का जो पूरा डिसीजन था, इसमें द अबॉर्शन राइट्स ऑफ वुमेन वर कर्व्ड एंड दैट वाज स्पेसिफिकली रिलेटेड टू द रिपब्लिकन पार्टी, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे दो द प्रेसिडेंट वाज जो बाइडेन, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ये पर्टिकुलर डिसीजन दैट ओवरटर्न द जो रो वर्सेस वेड का डिसीजन, व्हिच सी इट गॉट अ बिट कंफ्यूजिंग, आई विल क्लैरिफाई दैट अगेन. Roe versus Wade का एक particular decision था that provided a substantial amount of abortion rights to women in US, and this was overturned by the Supreme Court. And why I'm saying that this judges at that time were conservative in approach because they were appointed at the time of Trump's tenure. हालांकि ये डिसीजन आया जो बाइडेन के टाइम पे था, बट दे वर स्पेसिफिकली अपॉइंटेड बाय ट्रम्प. सो ट्रम्प इज काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन हु इज कंजर्वेटिव इन अप्रोच एंड इवन हिज पार्टी इज कंजर्वेटिव इन अप्रोच. नाउ again this protest took place, and they were not really so protest is a kind of right? You have right to free speech, you have right to protest, but instead of negotiating or kind of getting into dialogue that why is the public really protesting, and kind of looking into the needs of people, what here US government did was it basically deployed नेशनल गार्ड. और उसके अब नेशनल गार्ड के डिप्लॉयमेंट में क्या प्रॉब्लम थी? सी, यूजुअली ये होता है कि अगर आपको नेशनल गार्ड को डिप्लॉय करना होता है ना, देन यू हैव टू सीक दैट पर्टिकुलर डिप्लॉयमेंट is बेसिकली उसमें गवर्नर का बहुत बड़ा हाथ होता है. गवर्नर की परमिशन या सब लेना पड़ता है टू बेसिकली डिप्लॉय अ नेशनल गार्ड. पर यहाँ पर व्हाट ट्रम्प डिड वाज ही काइंड ऑफ व्हाट डू आई से सी आई विल से कि गवर्नर को एक तरीके से साइड करके व्हाट ही डिड वाज कि हम फेडरल लेवल पे नेशनल गार्ड को डिप्लॉय कर देंगे. दैट वाज अकॉर्डिंग here. See, this was done according to the US Code of Armed Service Act 10. इसके through what the federal government did was they basically sidelined the governor and deployed the National Guard on the federal government's decision. Through this particular code, ये होता है कि when can a national guard be deployed by a federal government. So these are the three particular conditions. अगर यूएस को लग रहा है दैट कोई फॉरेन नेशन उसको उसके ऊपर अटैक कर सकता है या फिर एक कोई बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा रिबेलियन काइंड ऑफ थिंग हो सकती है अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट, राइट. नाउ नेशनल गार्ड को डिप्लॉय करने में ये एक प्रॉब्लम थी दैट you are kind of undermining the federal structure of the US. Now, just tell me what's the difference between the federal structure of US and India? When we talk about the federal structure of defense,
Ma'am,
yeah,
so ma'am, the difference is that India is a holding together federation and US is a coming together federation.
yeah. So I'll just explain that in very simple terms. कि इंडिया इज बेसिकली रेफर्ड एज अ कासी फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर, जिसका सीधा सा मतलब है कि फेडरलिज्म का मतलब होता है दैट ऑल द फेडरल जो सेंटर पे गवर्नमेंट है एंड जो स्टेट पे गवर्नमेंट है उनके पास अपनी खुद की पावर होंगी एंड दे आर नॉट गोना इंटरफेयर इन ईच अदर्स वर्क एंड इट्स नॉट लाइक कि स्टेट इज समवट अंडर द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. दैट इज अ काइंड ऑफ federalism that US practices. उनके पास स्टेट की जो गवर्नमेंट है, they have their own amount of power and they are not something that is subjugated to the central government. But in India we refer it as quasi federal structure क्योंकि हम देखते हैं कि बहुत सारी चीजों में state even if we talk about when we are talking about the concurrent list under the section 7 schedule 7 of Indian Constitution, then we say कि concurrent list में whose decision is going to prevail, central government's decision is going to prevail. So India may, though we have federal structure, but it's still the center has a kind of more power and yeah, center has kind of more power than the state. और अगर कोई decision basically center करता है, in many cases state has to comply with that. सो ये पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम थी नेशनल गार्ड को डिप्लॉय करने में. उसके बाद उन लोगों ने दे डिप्लॉयड यूएस मैरिटाइम एज वेल. नाउ यूएस मैरिटाइम, इफ आई से इन बेसिक लैंग्वेज, इट्स काइंड ऑफ मिलिट्री जिसको यूजुअली बाकी कंट्रीज में फाइट्स के लिए यूज किया जाता है. इट्स लाइक वेरी रेयर कि इसको इंटरनल डिस्प्यूट या वॉरफेयर के लिए यूज किया जा रहा है. आर वी क्लियर हियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
इसमें बस इतना देख लो अगर आएगा भी तो कि लॉस एंजल्स में पर्टिकुलर थिंग हुई थी एंड yeah, just it's kind of story that you need to know. Bus raids, I told you it was done by US Immigration and Custom Enforcement, and then I told you the role of governor. वहाँ का जो कैलिफोर्निया का गवर्नर is this and Los Angeles का mayor is this, and they have basically criticized this particular deployment of National Guard. Yeah. We are done with the first slide now. If you have any doubt in the first slide, just tell me, otherwise I'll move to the second slide.
No doubt.
Yeah. Now, here I've mentioned a thing that National Guard Force is a hybrid entity. Now, what does this mean by hybrid entity? That this particular force can be deployed either by the federal government or by the state government. Now the major, although that's this particular thing कि कोई भी deploy कर सकता है, but the major but majorly it's deployed by the state government by the permission of the governor, and here they have bypassed the governor. And then it was being criticized that the Trump is kind of trying to hurt the democracy and the federal structure of US. That's it. Now come here. Now we're going to talk about कि US का specifically क्या deal हुई थी. Now इससे पहले अभी जो पीएम है, इससे पहले बताओ यूके में पीएम कौन था?
ऋषि सुनाक.
सो सी सबसे पहले आई टेल यू कि 2022 में एक पर्टिकुलर डील स्ट्राइक की गई थी. दिस वाज द टाइम दैट इससे पहले सिंस लास्ट 4 years यूके वाज विटनेसिंग अ लॉट ऑफ इमिग्रेंट्स थ्रू द इलीगल वेज. सो इन 2022 Rishi Sunak struck a particular deal with the country of Rwanda. Now tell me, Rwanda की कैपिटल क्या है?
Ma'am,
Is it
Kigali?
Sorry.
Kigali?
Yeah, Kigali. So come here again. हाँ, तो रवांडा के साथ दिस स्ट्रक दिस पर्टिकुलर डील, जिसमें होना क्या था कि दैट वी आर गोना डिपोर्ट इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स टू रवांडा, एंड हम रवांडा को कुछ पैसे प्रोवाइड करेंगे जिससे आप उनको हाउसिंग फैसिलिटी दे सको. एंड इट वाज दैट कि इन इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स को आपको किसी पर्टिकुलर जेल या रिलेटेड फैसिलिटी में नहीं रखना है. यू हैव टू काइंड ऑफ try to incorporate those illegal immigrants into the general public. That was the main thing, and we are going to provide you with some basic उनका ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का पूरा हम देखेंगे, एंड वी आर गोना प्रोवाइड यू विद दी जो भी उनका हाउसिंग का या फिर खाने पीने का खर्चा होगा. एंड it's just that you have to keep those people with you. Now this particular deal was initially for 5 years. 5 साल तक ये पर्टिकुलर डील चलनी थी. एंड इट वाज कि अगर किसी इंसान को रवांडा पसंद नहीं आ रहा है तो रवांडा कैन एज अ कंट्री कैन पर्टिकुलरली इनिशिएट दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस, जहां पर दे आर गोना आइडेंटिफाई कि वो पर्टिकुलर इंसान आया कहाँ से है, एंड देन basically help that particular person reach the country of his origin. Now it was, why was this particular deal basically criticized? Now just tell me, Rwanda is African country, right? उसका क्या इतना अच्छा हाल है? खुद का रवांडा का कोई इतना अच्छा हाल नहीं है. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि इट्स वेरी प्रॉस्पेरस कंट्री और समथिंग. एंड ऑल्सो देयर वाज दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट कि रवांडा वाज अ कंट्री जिसका ओपन वीजा सिस्टम है, मतलब कोई भी इंसान आना चाहे तो देयर इज नॉट मच डिफिकल्टी दैट दे कैन कम हियर. सो व्हाट यूएनएचआरसी ह्यूमन दैट बेसिकली डील विद ह्यूमन राइट्स सेड कि अगर किसी इंसान को रवांडा में आने का इतना ही शौक होता है और अगर ये कंट्री इतनी ही अच्छी होती दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर कंट्री हैज दिस ओपन वीजा सिस्टम, लोग खुद ही आ जाते हैं. एंड द कंडीशन हियर आर नॉट ग्रेट, एंड it would basically lead to human right violation if you deport these particular people to Rwanda. Now, did this particular criticism of all the human rights and everything stop UK from striking this particular deal and going ahead and implementing this deal? No. Then in the year this particular deal and agreement was signed in the year 2022, but in 2024 UK came with this particular Rwanda asylum and immigration bill. या अब ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ बाहर की कंट्रीज और बाहर की ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ही यूके गवर्नमेंट के इस डिसीजन को क्रिटिसाइज करी थी. Even the Supreme Court of UK said that Rwanda is not a country where you can trust this country that the asylum seekers or the people you are deporting won't be mistreated. That's it. Are we clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
2022 में साइन हुई थी. आई टोल्ड यू उस टाइम पे यूके के पीएम जो थे दैट वाज बोरिस जॉनसन, एंड the name of this particular partnership deal was Migration Economic Development Partnership and Deal. That's it. Now, I told you that this particular deal remained or was just implemented for 1 year. What do you think could be the reason? So, a very like basic reason was कि उस टाइम पर कोई और गवर्नमेंट थी, there was some other another party ruling, and then the government basically changed, and the PM right now, he basically said that uh, it wasn't a deal of much consequence and it's just a gimmick, and he basically stopped this particular deal. That's it. And now again, this particular news, as you can see, making news hai. Again, UK is in kind of talks कि हम और किसी country जो थोड़ी better हो, better human rights provide कर सकती हो, where we can deport the migrants. That was it. Yeah, here. That last year Labour government was elected and the PM said that it was a mere gimmick. That's it. Now, अभी कुछ दिन पहले सुप्रीम कोर्ट की भी एक डिसीजन आया था, and I told you about that in the class just briefly. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Here I have just given a brief overview of that. कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी कहा है कि इंडिया कोई धर्मशाला नहीं है कि हम किसी भी इलीगल माइग्रेंट या इमिग्रेंट को रख लेंगे. एंड दिस वाज स्पेसिफिकली in relation to this particular person. Sri Lanka ka ek LTT, you know, LTT is like recognized as a terrorist organization. After all the dispute that took place in Sri Lanka between the Sri Lankan Tamilians and the people who claim that we are the inherent or original people of Sri Lanka. I don't remember the name right now, but yeah, that particular
Sinhalas.
yeah, Sinhalas. So after that, LTTE, which basically fought for Tamil Indians at that time, now is recognized as a terrorist organization. So this particular Sri Lankan citizen, he was LTTE member and he was challenging his deportation. UAPA के बारे में we are going to talk in some other class, but इसके under he was being deported to Sri Lanka again, and he basically filed this particular case that he shouldn't be deported. And at that time Supreme Court observed that India is not धर्मशाला कि हम हर किसी illegal immigrant को अपने country में रखें. Now also when we talk about immigration with regards to India, Rohingya immigrants are a major issue, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So इसके बारे में भी I'll talk in the next class. अभी के लिए the main focus is US. ठीक है. Now again I said कि ये पर्टिकुलर अभी जो हम यूके की डील की बात करके आ रहे हैं, ये लास्ट ईयर की बात है. एंड 2024 में ये पर्टिकुलर जो भी आई टोल्ड यू दिस पर्टिकुलर बिल केम इन, Rwanda Asylum and Immigration Bill 2024. Now the deal is like no more and it's not being implemented anymore. अब again these are the news कि US is again in talks with the country, again Rwanda, कि that we like to deport people. बस इसके लिए इतना ही था. Now I've just talked about that. If US comes up with any such deal till the time we have our examination in December, I'll tell you, and you just have to add this particular thing to your already provided notes. That was it. If you are clear till here, I'll move on to the next issue.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah. See, अभी जो मेजर टसल चल रहा था ट्रम्प और Musk के बीच में, that was related to this particular bill, one big beautiful bill. I'll tell you what this particular bill and what was the major tussle. Now before that, Trump and Musk have been considered like they are considered to have a pseudo friendship like relation where Trump का जो भी इलेक्शन द ट्रम्प हैज वन, जस्ट टेल मी किस इंसान का मेजर फंडिंग रोल रहा होगा. मेजर हाथ यहाँ पर एलॉन मस्क का रहा है, एंड इन रिटर्न व्हाट मस्क get basically gets is entry into White House. Trump helped him in getting a lot of contracts for SpaceX, for Tesla, and some particular concessions related to that as well. Now, when I'm talking about the tussle between them, this was also one particular thing related to this. Ki, this was a person, Jared Isaacman. So he somewhat related to SpaceX and Elon Musk. So Elon Musk basically wanted that this person should be appointed as the NASA administrator, but Trump here refused because I was reading that Trump basically here got something, some information that this particular person has funded the opposing party of Trump, right? So due to that particular reason, Trump basically said that we are going to not appoint, but Musk wanted him to be appointed as the NASA administrator. So I told you कि इनका जो भी pseudo relationship है उसमें Trump gets a lot of funding during the election time and all the support, and in the return Elon Musk gets the SpaceX contracts and concessions. So this was one particular thing जिसकी वजह से इनका जो पूरा टसल था ये सब चल रहा था. Come here again. अभी ये see now when there was this election campaigning of US going on, Trump kind of promised a lot of things, and a lot of people were kind of making fun out of all the promises he had made, क्योंकि कुछ टाइम पहले he basically said कि जो भी इंडिया पाकिस्तान का वॉर था that has been stopped because we made some efforts, right? He did say that. And also at the time of elections, a lot of promises were made, and people were kind of saying that these were all the bogus promises and he won't be able to like come ahead and fulfill all those promises. So just इंडिया में जब भी बजट आता है, so before that budget there are a lot of bills, बहुत सारे बिल्स आते हैं, फाइनेंशियल बिल्स आते हैं, नॉर्मल बिल्स होते हैं, एंड उसके बाद दिस पर्टिकुलर बजट इज फॉर्म. अब इस बजट में बहुत सारे प्रोविजंस होते हैं. सिमिलर वैसा ही कुछ हुआ बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर मेकिंग फन ऑफ ट्रम्प. व्हाट ट्रम्प डिड वाज कि मैं एक बिल लाऊंगा व्हिच इज हाँ, मैं एक बिल लाऊंगा, एंड इन that particular bill he has mentioned all the promises that he made during his election campaigning time. उसमें उसने सारे promises basically mention कर दिए कि that this particular bill, these all the promises are gonna get fulfilled. That was it. अब ये US House of Representative में तो पास हो गया, Senate में पास होना अभी इसका रहता है. Now, with regards to this particular bill, there are two main and important provisions. सबसे पहली चीज, आर यू अवेयर कि रेमिटेंस का मतलब क्या होता है? हाँ, so we know कि a lot of people of India have basically are basically right now are even citizens, and some are basically just residing over there with the visas that doesn't provide them with citizenship, but they are residents over there. So they provide all the remittance to the parents they have in India. अब एक particular provision of this particular bill say that पूरा जो भी remittance है उस पे 3.5% tax लगेगा. Now this particular remittance जो लोग भेज रहे हैं, if they are US citizens, then this particular tax is not going to be implemented. This particular tax is only going to be implemented if they are not the citizens of USA. अब जितने भी वहाँ पर इंडिया का डायस्पोरा है, they are going to send some remittance, and we have like a lot of people of India over there who send a lot of remittance. उस पे पूरा 3.5% टैक्स लगेगा एंड अभी तो इट हैज बीन मेड 5%, ओरिजिनली इट वाज बीइंग सेड कि 5% टैक्स लगेगा, दैट हैज बीन रिड्यूस्ड टू 3.5 एंड 3.5 इज अ सब्सटैंशियल अमाउंट ऑफ इज अ सब्सटैंशियल अमाउंट। इसमें बहुत ज्यादा वो लग जाता है, इट्स गोना मेक द money sending process that Indians send to their family a very expensive process. That's it. एक particular reason जिसकी वजह से इसको criticize किया जा रहा है, that was it. And it's something related to India in the context of India. हाँ, उसके बाद another thing, you here what the major thing Trump wants to do is he always wants to appease the local and the original people of US. उसी की वजह से उसने हार्वर्ड का वो किया, हार्वर्ड में basically that you can't let foreign student come in anymore and all the benefits are now going to be taken by the original people of America and the Americans only. उसी वजह से now what he has done is that हम जो है वो टैक्स को कम कर देंगे, बट टैक्स अगर कम कर दिया जाए एंड एवरीथिंग रिमेन्स स्टेबल, देन देयर इज गोना बी अ मेजर फिस्कल डेफिसिट इन यूएस, राइट? सो फॉर ताकि उसका इतना टैक्स रिडक्शन का इतना इम्पैक्ट ना पड़े, व्हाट यूएस डिड वाज कि हम सबसे पहले रेमिटेंस पे टैक्स लगाएंगे, पहली चीज उसने ये की। और दूसरी चीज विच इज ऑफ मच इम्पोर्टेंस व्हाट ही डिड वाज दैट वी आर गोइंग टू जो गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारी सब्सिडीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग प्रोवाइड करती है, हम उसमें से बहुत सारी कम कर रहे हैं। उसमें से एक टाइप ऑफ सब्सिडी हम कह सकते हैं कि जितने भी इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स होते थे उस पर गवर्नमेंट क्रेडिट्स प्रोवाइड करती थी। जैसे कि अगर कोई नई ईवी खरीद रहा है तो उस पर इतना क्रेडिट प्रोवाइड किया जाता था, और अगर कोई सेकंड हैंड ईवी खरीद रहा है उस पर इतना क्रेडिट प्रोवाइड किया जाता है। नाउ दिस प्रोवाइडिंग क्रेडिट्स वाज ऑफ benefit to the people as well as to Tesla, right? Tesla is the company of Elon Musk जो ये particular EV वगैरह सब बनाती है। Now this particular thing that we are going to remove these particular tax credits was something that irritated Elon Musk, and then he basically posted on social media that Trump is a person who has been whose name has been involved in the Epstein files. Are you aware of Epstein files?
Yes,
Yeah. So those who are not, see, this was Jeffrey Epstein was a particular person who was basically involved in the sex trafficking, and when he was caught, there were like a list of documents which basically had the name of all the clients that he had, and what Trump basically said was that what Elon Musk basically said was that in clients में Trump का name भी होगा, but later that tweet was eventually deleted. This was main reason why this पहला जिसको Elon Musk wanted him to be the NASA administrator, Trump didn't appoint him as one, and the second was this particular removal of tax credit on the EV vehicles. Now there was this particular condition associated कि जिन लोगों ने 2 लाख से ज्यादा EV vehicles बेच दिए हैं उनके लिए टैक्स क्रेडिट्स हटाए जाएंगे, but that this particular limit is of no benefit to Tesla because it has already sold 3,60,000 electric vehicles. That's it. I have mentioned the remittance ka thing here. Yeah, so that was the main pointers. I've discussed that till here. If you have any problem, just tell me.
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, again the Harvard thing. So Harvard as a university has been provided with this particular student and exchange visitor program का इनके पास certification होता है that is basically issued by US Department of Homeland Security that allow through this particular certification any institution is allowed to enroll the international students जिनके पास ये particular visas होते हैं। अब yeah, without this particular certification you cannot enroll a foreign student. That is one thing. And abhi jab Harvard University was refused ki you cannot enroll the foreign students, so this particular certification was basically nullified. Yeah. अब ये पर्टिकुलर चीज की क्यों गई थी? पहला तो it's not that only Harvard University was targeted here. There were a lot of American universities that Donald Trump targeted, but specifically in universities को target करने का reason क्या है कि जो भी American facilities हैं, that facilities should be provided to the original people of America, to the American people. And uh, and one reason given was that these particular universities are overemphasizing on diversity, equity and inclusion. ठीक है. उसके बाद see, these are the kind of internal reasons, पर जो notice provide किया जाता है उसमें भी कुछ reasons mention करने होते हैं. So these were the reasons that were outwardly mentioned कि you are basically Hamas के sympathizers हैं. यहाँ पर you are promoting pro Hamas agenda here, and you are coordinating with China Communist Party. So these were some of the allegations that were put over there, and you are creating. When this Israel and Palestine war started, there were protests on the by the Harvard students against all the attacks that Israel was launching on Palestine. So at that time, it was said that you are basically creating an unsafe environment for Jewish students. That was it. Are we done till here?
Yes, done.
Now जो चीता प्रोजेक्ट है उसमें there are some organizations जिसके बारे में नेक्स्ट क्लास में बात करूंगी. अभी ये देख लो कि अभी पूरा चल क्या रहा है. So just tell me, originally अभी तक कितने चीतास we have imported? Sorry, we can't use the term imported, but how many cheetahs have been relocated in India till now?
20.
Yeah, 20. So 8 were from Namibia and 12 were from South Africa. Now just tell me, were these like, we have two kinds of cheetahs, African cheetahs and Asian cheetahs. We have basically the cheetahs that have been relocated in India are African cheetahs. Why didn't we relocate the Asian cheetahs? Main idea here was that we could have relocated the Asian cheetahs as well, but आज के time पर we have only 12 Asian cheetahs, that too in Iran. उसके बाद सिर्फ and African cheetahs की आज के time पे counting is 7,000. So if even if we have seen कि almost 5 to 6 cheetahs have died in after they were relocated in India, right? Yeah. So almost 5 to 6 cheetahs have died after they were relocated in India. So there were a lot of concerns कि उनको infection हो गया था, and there's this particular electronic collaring thing also. उसके related भी बहुत सारे concerns raise किए गए थे. And during the heat wave of 2023, that उस time पर a lot of cubs were also born, and even they died due to the heat wave thing. So a lot of concerns were there. And इस time पे when you think कि cheetahs could die even after you relocate them, it's not kind of a very good practice कि जो 12 एशियन चीतास बचे हैं आप उनके साथ भी relocation का experiment करो. So that was one particular reason why African cheetahs were specifically reintroduced in India. This you might be knowing कि this was this particular Maharaja, and he hunted cheetahs a lot, and due to which cheetahs were declared kind of extinct in the year 1952. उसके बाद it wasn't कि अभी तक cheetahs को reintroduce करने का attempts नहीं किए गए हैं. सबसे पहले the attempts were made in the year 2009, and that was refused by the Supreme Court in the year 2013, that no, we can't allow this particular relocation. And then again, the government came up with the proposal that we should be allowed to relocate the cheetahs again in the year 2017, and in the year 2020, finally Supreme Court gave a green signal. Just a minute. Oh, sorry, I'll just begin again. Yeah, so this was one particular thing, and also अभी April में ही two cheetahs have been relocated to, so originally they were introduced in this particular Kuno National Park, मध्य प्रदेश में ही है, but again क्योंकि आप जितने भी चीतास को हम और भी बोत्सवाना से लाने की बात कर रहे हैं, so a lot of more wildlife sanctuary and national parks are being prepared कि हम यहाँ पर भी चीतास को reintroduce कर सके. So there was this one particular wildlife sanctuary जहाँ पर अप्रैल में ही इसी साल two cheetahs have been kind of shifted. Just tell me the name of that particular wildlife sanctuary, if anyone is aware. Yeah. So if you're not aware, two cheetahs were shifted to this particular Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary. And this was the first time कि intra-state, मतलब state में, it's also in Madhya Pradesh, the shifting or the relocation of cheetahs was being done. And 2022 was the first time कि चीताज या फिर किसी भी कार्निवोर एनिमल का इंटरकॉन्टिनेंटल रिलोकेशन हो रहा है. एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी बिग थिंग दैट वी काइंड ऑफ डिडंट फेल एज, मतलब इतना हमने फेल नहीं किया है. देयर वर अ लॉट ऑफ क्रिटिसिज्म, पर अभी जो रिपोर्ट आई थी दैट सेड कि इतना भी हमने फेल नहीं किया. एंड दैट ऑल द criticism that are being made are due to all the prejudices. That's it. ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट कब हुआ था? 2022 में स्टार्ट हुआ था. एंड विच पर्टिकुलर authority was behind all the reviewing, monitoring and advising this particular cheetah reintroduction program? That was NPCA. उसके बाद tell me आज के टाइम पे एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर कौन है? So when you are reading anything related to this particular environment or any other topic, you need to know कि उनका minister कौन है. That is Bhupendra Yadav, and it was NTCA कब कौन सी ministry के अंदर आती है, that gets important. कब establish किया गया था 2005 में, that gets important. Now there are some more organizations, उनके बारे में I'm going to talk in the next class. Just tell me यहाँ तक and again one thing, due to heat waves, आज के टाइम पे इतनी ज़्यादा heat waves चल रही है, this particular solar powered water lift system has been introduced, so that आज के टाइम पे जो भी small cheetahs that are being born, they do not die out of the heat wave and due to the extreme temperature, जैसा कि 2023 में भी हुआ था. So this particular system has been introduced. That was it for today's class. If you have any doubt, just ask.